Hey guys, Scare9 here, welcome back to my channel today, and this is going to be my breakdown of all of the information we know so far regarding the Warmind DLC coming out in just 2 weeks. I'm so freaking excited. Bungie just did their live stream. I'm going to break down everything we learned, and yeah, I'm pretty excited, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So before we get started, I do want to point out that all the gameplay that you guys are watching in the background came from Bungie's Twitch stream. Of course, I will have the archive linked down in the description, and I will also have the Prologue linked down there if you guys want to watch it as well. So the first thing, we got a look at the brand new Prologue featuring Bray. Holy crap, this is amazing. It's just really well done. It's a really cool concept. I'm very excited. And at the end, you get a spot at what might be the giant worm I talked about in my other breakdown for the teaser. Now, the concept of this DLC is pretty simple. Rasputin awoke in Destiny 1. He's starting to wake up all of his resources across the solar system. This is setting off a different series of events. And on Mars, this is causing the ice caps to melt because he's just plummeting things into the surface for reasons we're not really sure about. This is also waking up the hive that are underneath Mars, frozen underneath the ice caps, which is pretty cool. So all of our activities and the story mode will actually take place in this area on the Hellas Basin in Mars. And the patrol zone that we got to look at doesn't actually look that small. It looks like somewhere around the Titan, maybe even the Io range. We didn't get a huge look at it, but there are sparrows out, which means it is definitely bigger than Mercury, which is pretty exciting. And yeah, so we got to look at the frozen hive. They're the new enemy type. I'm sure they'll have all sorts of weird abilities. And the first thing that we actually got to look at is called Escalation Protocol. Now, this is what I referred to as a Horde mode yesterday, and it's actually sort of a combination between that and the Archon's Forge. Now, it is a public area event, just like Archon's Forge, just like the Court of Oryx. Anyone can join, but this one doesn't seem to cost anything to activate, which is pretty cool. Now, it is a 7-round activity. The 7th round is a unique boss fight, but everything leading up to that just gets harder and harder, and they're just waves of hive, which is pretty cool. And once you get to the 7th round, you get to fight a unique boss with unique mechanics, and there are actually 5 final bosses that rotate on a weekly basis, just like what happened with the Court of Oryx. It also seems like that each of these bosses will drop unique rewards, which is really cool, and they said that all around this is a super difficult activity, and actually because of the community summit, they actually went ahead and made it harder. Now, from this, you can expect to earn unique weapons with unique perks. For instance, the shotgun has a perk that makes it do extra damage after you hit an enemy with a melee, and the sniper rifle, if you aim down the sights for a very long time, your first shot does a lot of damage, and he said it is very substantial, very easy to notice, and it's something that you're going to want to strive for. In addition, there are unique armor sets, which you can see on screen, which are based off of Rasputin's kind of look, the Warmind theme, and they look absolutely amazing. Now, in this Escalation Protocol event, Crotas Sword is returning. It's got a new Taken look to it. It looks really cool, and in addition to that, you will be getting a new relic called the Valkyrie. This is what we looked at yesterday, the spear or staffed based one. You can throw it like a spear, it will explode, but it also has a melee attack that seems to do a lot of damage as well, which is very interesting. Now, in order to access the Escalation Protocol yourself, you actually have to complete the campaign, but if other people in the area are doing it, you can jump in and do that. And you're definitely going to want to return back to the Escalation Protocol area week after week, because not only does it drop high-end rewards, you can get those different unique weapons and other rewards on a weekly basis, which is really cool. Now, the next thing they talked about are actually the new Crucible Progression systems. We know them as Valor and Glory. Valor, you get progression whenever you win, but whenever you lose, you don't. This is featured on the rotating weekly playlist and the quick play playlist. Now, on the other side, for the competitive playlist, you have something called Glory. You're in progress when you win. However, whenever you lose, you actually lose some of your glory standing as well. You get additional percentages earned whenever you win multiple games in a row, but you will also lose a lot whenever you lose a lot of games in a row. So it's based on kind of the same thing as your ELO, and there are new rewards for both of these systems. You can track both at Lord Shaxx. There's a couple that you get for doing specific challenges, like getting pulse rifle kills, headshots, etc., but also there's some that you get for getting to specific ranks. For instance, they said there's going to be 1 gun per season that you really need to chase after, and you need to be very good, and you need to set your eyes on getting, because it is going to be extremely good but very difficult to get. So for this one, you have to get into the Fabled rank in Glory, and they said it's one of the hardest things to earn in Destiny ever. So according to Kevin Yanes on Twitter, the ranks will go Guardian, Brave, Heroic, Fabled, Mythic, Legend, in increasing order of your standing with the Glory rank. So whenever you make it to that Fabled rank, you will earn the brand new exclusive gun, Radrix's Claymore, and it has an exclusive perk that is not found anywhere else in the game called Desperado. Now, it has Outlaw, which is really cool, but Desperado actually works in conjunction with Outlaw, and it makes it whenever Outlaw is activated, you get a higher fire rate, but there is no impact penalty, meaning that you will be able to just flat out kill enemies quicker, which is insane. I cannot wait to get this thing. It's definitely going to be one of the things I cannot wait to farm for in this DLC, and it's one of the things that really appeals to the hardcore players. Casual players just are not going to be able to get this. This is something you have to be good at the game at, you have to put time into getting, and it's something I am extremely excited for, and hopefully it will be very rewarding with that amazing exclusive perk. And then the last thing I can really say about this DLC in this video is the official name of the raid lair, which if you actually go to destinythegame.com, you go to buy the expansion, you can see that it is called Spire of Stars, which is what I've been predicting for a while. I thought that lighthouse thing with the two suns on top of it, it just looks too perfect of a raid environment not to be utilized. I cannot wait to see what happens. You know, that might be where Callus is. We might be wrapping up the Leviathan storyline in this raid lair. All sorts of things could happen. There could be Hive up there because this is the Hive themed DLC. Who honestly knows? I'm so excited to find out. But yeah, we learned all of this brand new information. I have a couple more videos I'm going to be working on for you guys to release today and tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about the Escalation Protocol event down in the comment section below. It seems very interesting, and I'm very excited. It is going to be very difficult, and I'm also excited it's going to have unique rewards with, most importantly, unique perks, which is something I'm very excited for. So once again, let me know what you think about all of that down in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating and to share it with your friends. If you were interested in watching either of the two videos on screen, you can click their respective invitations to be taken to them. If you are brand new to my channel, make sure to hit the giant version of my logo on screen to be subscribed for more awesome Destiny 2 videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video.